is up, folks? It is Hobbs back here. It is Slashback Saturday, the sequel. And the Horror Man has asked us to do sequels for Saturday's Slashback sequels to follow up last year's amazing campaign of Slashback videos. And that's what we've been doing all year, keeping it fresh. I'm going to try to be on time for this one. I was too early 2 weeks ago. I was too late a week ago. Just trying to make it on time, guys. That's all I want to do. So this week he's asked us to do films, slashers with mothers involved. And I wanted to do one that I know a lot of people have been discussing, because we've been doing the top 20 for 20. Which, it's so interesting, by the way, to see how people do their top 20s. And to see how many people put certain films higher up than others. Other people's rankings are completely different, you know. I definitely seen things that were different from mine. People had a lot of stuff I had lower, and then I had a lot of stuff higher that they had lower. So, you know, it's just, it's hysterical. But in honor of Mother's Day, Joe has asked us to do Mothers of Slashers films here. There was a term used for it. I'll have to put that in the link, but continue on with my Scream discussion, because Scream was my number one on my top 20 for 20 of the 90s. And again, these films have a special place in my heart because I was in high school during that time, and I agree with a lot of what you guys are saying. Wes Craven revolutionized the 90s in horror with this film, although there was a lot of great films in that time frame. Again, I'm discussing the first Scream. But the one we're talking about today is Scream 2. Scream 2. Sydney is off to college, okay, after everything that's happened. She's going to go off to college, and she wants to study to be in film school. She wants to be an actress, or do plays and whatnot. And of course, she meets Jerry O'Connell, is there, and some of the cast follows her along the way. And she's in film school, and she's off to college, trying to get past everything. You know, Jada Pinkett's in this, so, you know, it's very fun to me. And I would say I like this one and the first one better than 3 and 4. I would have to put 4 ahead of 3, but let's talk a little bit about 2. So, you know, she's off to college, and she's thinking everything is done. Of course, Gail Weathers is back, and she gets involved. Of course, everything starts to rear its ugly head again. More of the stories start to come up about Cotton Weary. Everybody's got, you know, discussions about Cotton Weary. They're trying to figure out what exactly happened. Let's go over more of the story. So Cotton makes appearance as well. And I'm going to give you guys a heads up. I'm about to give you a spoiler alert, but I think most of you have seen this. And the twist of the film, obviously, is Billy Loomis's mother is in this film. And played by Laurie Metcalf, who happens to play Jackie from All the Roseanne TV show. And I just was blown away. I mean, I knew she was going to be that role before the movie actually happened, but I did not know how well she was going to play the role. I think she's a fantastic actress. And her passion for Billy Loomis in this film, you know, of course there's a backstory about her being with Cotton, and then Sydney's mom being with Cotton, and all of it being Sydney's fault, you know. But to come back and say that, you know, you killed my son, I'm passionate about my son, I'm going to seek revenge. And she was definitely on point. The discussion is about the mothers in the film, so I realize that everybody loves these films, you know, but she was very passionate about her son in this film, and you could tell. Almost borderline psychotic. It was fantastic. In fact, I believe in the film, some of the backstory was that she was a bit psychotic. And then when she goes after Sydney with the gun and everything, and then when she tries to kill her, it was just brilliant acting. I do have one flaw to the film. I wish we could have learned a little more backstory about the Loomises. I really do. I wish we could have learned a little bit more about their history. I mean, you got a little bit with this. I wish we could have learned just a little more. I wish we could have learned a little more about Stu and how he came to play. But that's my pick for Slashback, the sequel this week. It is Scream 2. And hope you guys are doing well. Now I'm going to give you guys a heads up. This is going to be my last video for probably this week for a couple days. I'm going to be going on a business trip here, and I wanted to film these ahead of time before I go. And I may not be doing a Wild Eye Wednesday. I'm hoping to get to it, so if I can pre-record it. But if not, I will see you guys later this week. I'll try to upload some stuff while I'm away. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Again, my choice, Scream 2. Peace.